watching. Please like and subscribe to help us spread TIPA's positive approach message around the world.
Well, hi, everybody. Happy Friday or Saturday, maybe. Yay, it's the weekend. Here in town, I love Friday because it's last Friday and we get to go do an art walk around town. What about you guys? Are you looking forward to the rest of your Friday?
Yeah. I like to do a end of week movie night for myself.
Oh,
I get to choose.
that sounds good. I might do that. Haven't decided yet.
All right,
My
Shelley's
day isn't
leaving it
quite
open.
over. Well, and it's not quite over yet.
You still have time. You still have time to think of all the things you're going to do
Yep.
with your afternoon.
Yep.
All right. Well, welcome, everybody. If you didn't see us yesterday, Catherine did a great segment on how to pause someone who's going and going and going, more in what we term a ruby state. Someone who's, go ahead and do this, got monocular vision. Go ahead and shift your body. Curve in a little bit. Your muscles start to pull in near the, as we get further along in this thing called dementia, our muscles get stronger. So pull your body in, curve your tailbone forward, come up on the balls of your feet. And now put back on that monocular vision. And what do you notice?
A little unsteady.
A little unsteady. And what the greater world likes to term this is a fall risk. Well, bless, we're all fall risks, aren't we? What happens though is when I think something's closer than it is because of my loss of depth perception and my instability, I am more likely to have a bigger fall than I would have before. So, gosh, what do we do? So one of the first things we want to do is observe people and be aware of people. But obviously, I can't be with someone 24/7 if I'm a care partner, and I don't really want somebody with me 24/7 if I'm on the go. So how do we do this in a way that's balanced and supportive? So we're going to watch a little snippet. This is a really cool sneak peek that you guys are getting of our DVD that's coming out after the conference this year. What life with GEMS is like when somebody's got some packed skills. They know what to do. And so you're going to see Tipa, who's emulating a ruby state. That's what we just practiced feeling. And Dorothy, who's her care partner, professional, trained support, coming in to offer the just right support in the moment when she notices things get a little bit risky. So see what you guys notice about what Dorothy did to support Tipa in this role play. So before I let it play further, can you guys see Dorothy anywhere?
Nope.
So what does Tipa get to have in this space that's forgiving and functional and friendly to her?
Well, she's got something to kind of hold on to, or at least balance herself a little bit with the couch.
She's got some freedom too. Nobody's right behind her. Nobody's holding on to her. Nobody's saying, no, no, no. Nobody's messing with her.
Right.
What do you think just happened when she rounded the corner of this couch? What would be noticeable over here?
You say that table, but she may not know quite what it is, but she may.
Oh, so
And
you,
it's sharp.
it's sharp. Oh, Catherine, you're noticing the risky factor.
Yeah.
Shelley, you're noticing what Tipa probably noticed. If you put on that monocle and you look straight where she's looking, she might even see those books.
Right.
And yet, what is she missing?
The edge of the table.
The edge of the table, how far away it is, because to her, it looks like it's just right.
There.
What do you notice her hands starting to do?
It's starting to reach out.
Oh, so let's see what Dorothy does.
You got that? You got that?
Teepa. Hey, hey, Teepa. Dorothy.
Okay, so what did she do? What was her skill that she tried out there?
She did great on PPA. I mean, my gosh. Hey, Tipa.
Was she excited?
Yeah.
But she didn't, I mean, she moved with some swiftness, but she didn't do it with a panic mode.
Right.
It was like, oh my God, Teepa. It was Teepa. She was excited to see her.
Yeah.
I also noticed that she had to adapt her hand a little bit. She didn't put it up here. She put it in Teepa's visual range,
Right.
knowing that she was a ruby and had probably monocular vision. So, whoo, she's skilled.
So much skill went into this one little piece, and yet what happened for Teepa?
She just enjoyed, hey, there's somebody new to talk to.
It's Dee Dee. Oh, hey, girl. She got that moment of connection. Were we 100% sure what she was going for, what she was reaching for, what she was needing to do? Does she seem distressed that we took her away from that thing?
Nope.
No. What might we want to notice if, as you walk further from the thing, in the person that you're guiding?
If their amygdala is getting triggered.
Yeah, if they're showing some signs of distress as you move away from something that they were reaching for, you may want to go back and re-explore that space, but together now, because now we can do it safely. Instead of just saying, oh, it's now my agenda time. This time, Teepa doesn't seem all that bothered by walking away. So let's see what Dorothy does with Teepa's energy.
Yeah. When the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
That's a stupid song.
That's a stupid song. You're right.
Okay, I don't mind. Yeah, you gotta give it.
You gotta give it.
You gotta give it. Yeah, look at that.
Okay, those of you who are at home watching, or my partners here in PAC, what do you think Dorothy's agenda is?
To get her to sit down.
Sit down. Oh my goodness, sit down all day long. I'm doing she tells me it's a stupid song. Did Dorothy react to that though?
No,
She just said it's a stupid song.
It is a stupid song. Who cares? Oh yeah.
She agreed. She just agreed. Yeah, it's a stupid song.
Why did Dorothy use that song in the first place? What do you guys know about someone in a ruby state?
The rhythm and step, 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 step.
Do you think Dorothy needs to march to walk?
Herself?
Yeah.
No.
Why might she have done that? March with her feet.
It's automatic rhythmic, and she's connecting both the physical rhythmic with the musical rhythmic. It's like there's your gift over there. It's putting all those pieces together, and things can happen.
Right, but I also think the other piece is that Teepa will be able to feel that in her hips, what Dorothy's doing with her body. So she will be able to swing with that and sway with that.
So Teepa's body is now not just getting the audio of the song and the marching of Dorothy doing it, they're connected physically in something called a hand under hand that's allowing their brains to talk to each other, right temporal lobe, which is retained, to right temporal lobe, which is retained. Cool.
I'm also wondering, just a thing that I wonder, you can't see it. This is one of the keys that we sometimes can't see, but I bet Dorothy is giving her a rhythmic pump.
Could be. Absolutely could be, to kind of
keep it just
initiation going. Cool.
Yeah.
So we think it's a pretty clear agenda here. Dorothy is guiding and directing with hand under hand to the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if Teepa picks up on her cues or has another agenda, because Teepa wasn't going to sit down on that couch. She was doing something else. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, look at that.
That is
There we
something.
go.
Yeah. Look at that.
Look at that.
How big it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. You can put
You can push it. That's
yeah,
right.
you can put it.
Is that what Dorothy had in mind?
Not at all.
But what has this created for Teepa?
Stability.
Stability and
some fun. Yeah. And she's gone up and down with her. She's slowed down a little. Okay.
She's got some movement that's a sustainable movement for her.
Mhm.
She is getting some energy out. It's good, strong pressure. And now we have that stable chair instead of, is
Well-
Dorothy going to walk away in this moment though?
No, because I noticed Dorothy is actually doing something to support Tipa's, whatever that actual need is, to keep moving, to push something, whether she thinks she can move it more, but whatever it is. Dorothy is slowing that chair down to keep it as stable. I see Dorothy reaching out because she doesn't want it to go out of, but she's supporting Tipa, meeting whatever that need is to push and also be stable.
You got it. So,
And she's staying connected on a joint.
Warm. Yeah.
yep, right around here on the back. Now, we'll watch just a couple more seconds, but hopefully you're starting to see that Dorothy's agenda has shifted quite a bit from the beginning.
You can push
You
it.
can put it. You're going
push
to go
it. Yeah,
put it
we're gonna-
down. Put it
Yeah,
down. Oh, look
we're
at
gonna
that.
push it in. Thank you, Tipa. Thank
Hey,
you.
Tipa. Oh,
Thank you, Tipa.
There we go. Look at
There we
that.
go.
Yeah, look at that.
There we go.
Oh, look at
Perfect.
that. I got it.
Great job.
There, go.
Was Tipa done yet?
No.
Was Dorothy done?
Uh-huh.
This didn't feel like a comfortable position for Dorothy to keep maintaining. This chair wasn't really meant to do this. So now, as pack professionals, how did Dorothy pause Tipa here in this moment?
She put out her hand again.
That hand right in that visual field, it was a cue that Tipa picked up on. And what happened to Tipa's hands in the chair?
Let go.
So she substituted herself this time instead of trying to substitute something else, because if I don't want to give you this other thing and I'd rather you be with me, that feels more stable than this chair. Maybe it's time to either get outside and go for a walk or find some other gross motor activity that's safe and also valuable so that Tipa is not feeling, I don't know what to do with this energy, and yet I'm not maybe as stable as I think I am, and I might get myself in trouble without the right support.
So this is interesting too, as a contrast to, I know that Dorothy probably had, it looked like she had an agenda of getting Tipa to sit down, whether it's because, even all well and good is Dorothy's like, I gotta wash the dishes. I gotta take care of these things to keep her safe and keep things moving in the household. But she shifted that. And it's different than what we talked about yesterday when somebody just can't stop. She noticed, okay, this isn't Tipa being tired on the move. This is Tipa being curious and having a lot of energy and maybe wanting to do something of value and meaning. So kudos to Dorothy for noticing that there is, again, this highlights, you can't assume. She just went with the flow, and
You got it. And for all of you out there who are feeling like there's just not enough time in the day, how could I possibly? It's really hard. It's a hard change to make. This clip was 1.5 minutes. So finding the right support to give you those little breaks. And if you can't find that support, reach out and we'll do a consult and see if we can help you find that next person, that next idea, that get around the brick wall just an inch so that you can see what to do differently. And if you yourself feel like, man, I could do what Dorothy did if I just had somebody show me how to do it. Every Friday, we offer champion courses where you can learn these skills of positive physical approach. And it's what we do all Friday, every Friday, except for this Friday, because it's 4 Fridays a month. Champion 1 starts next week, and then you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 through the GEMS and identification and adaptation of your PPA.
Hey, Amanda, do you have to commit to all 4 champion
Not
courses?
at all. And if you decide that I just want to try out GEMS 3, where we adapt to GEMS, go for it. Champion 3 is the 3rd week of the month. So feel free to join us and ask for help. If you do want to just talk to somebody, we offer free 30-minute consults. And if you want to see that whole video of that whole stage show where we show life without GEMS and PAC, what it's usually like, and then life with GEMS and PAC, like this Dorothy situation here, And then in between, Teepa talks about what's changing, why it's changing, and how we can change to be more flexible and support. So that'll be played. Our premiere is going to be at our conference in November.